Look out there, MP.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Andrew Wiggins.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Davion Mitchell. And it's Powell in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, we've got Sharp, Toure out there with MP. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Wolf in at the power forward. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, B.A., it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body. And mentally, it might be even more difficult.
Here's Hero following the 3 by Brooklyn. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
And the shot's good. MP's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Wolf. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that. Acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd. Amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Knicks. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for Brooklyn, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Now here's Mitchell. 8 points in his last time out. To stop the run, and he connects with a jumper.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And here's MP from outside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Hero outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Hero's got 7. Brooklyn leading by 9. MP outside. And the Nets, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Adebayo, a screen on Porter. For 3, Powell. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, how about the response by Powell? Answering the call with the 3 of his own.
From deep, MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero against MP. Adebayo sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Outside Jaquez. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. And that's 26 straight for them now. Only 2 other teams have ever won more games in a row.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this. Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez is here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A different look for Miami. Wiggins, he's checked in for Jaquez. Larson comes in for Tyler Hero. And Yakachonis subbed in for Mitchell. And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Wow, that's good.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
And that one good. ABC's got 28 points for the game.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Powell outside. Over MP. Powell's shot is off. Nets leading by 13. Pass to MP from the arc. Hits the trifecta. ABC's got 31 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Now here's Adebayo. And that one drops. And here's MP. Takes the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
MP getting it done for the Nets. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. More 2K action in just a moment. Switch here. MP's checked in. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. No good on the shot. Heat trail by 17. Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. MP is out there with Dimon, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Adebayo. Confident take by Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo's going to work inside. That's what they want him to do.
Here's ABC, and MP throws it down.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Thanks, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Hero, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Hero. That doesn't go either for Hero.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And the Heat call time here. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
And the Heat making a change here. Jaquez is checked in. There's 57 seconds left in the half. Powell passes to Hero. Can they get it? And the layup is good. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Pass to Dimon, back to MP, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
From deep, MP. Offensive board. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's gotten his first points in this one.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Good. He hits again.
I mean, he has been hot as a kettle and serving all comers.
And making a little history tonight. He's just tied for the third most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
And so it's Brooklyn, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back to the game after this break.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here.
Well, right now for the Heat, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go. showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Chet, this has to... That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Well, Miami shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Mitchell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Powell in at the small forward.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered. Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Mitchell feeling it out a bit to the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
And that one's good. ABC.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Miami moving it around. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell. His first shot attempt. Here's Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Adebayo never shies away from contact. He's so aggressive and forces the defense's hand.
You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
No, B.A., it's actually Edris. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stuck.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Hero on the money from 12 feet away. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
And that one's good. ABC.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Kicks it to Hero. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter. Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Hero. Shot from the wing. Porter pulls it in.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that. Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Porter against Powell. Takes it inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Pass to ABC. Here's Traoré. Back to MP. From deep. Another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. Now Jaquez. Hero outside. Over MP. Hero no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And he drives in. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he is a multi-dimensional scorer. Hero taking his work down the lane.
Stolen by Hero. To the inside, Jaquez. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And he comes up with a bucket. Hero's got 12 points in just the second half.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Basket's good.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
MP getting it done for Brooklyn. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute master.
He's checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Dimon out there with MP. Then it's Zaire Williams. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Wiggins right side. From deep, Mitchell knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's MP from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Where the screen. Wiggins from long range. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Powell with a steal. There's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And the three-pointer goes.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
To the left side wing. And stolen by Williams. Here's MP. An easy 2 on the layup.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
For 3, Powell. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Powell against MP to end the run. And the bucket is good from Powell in deep. Powell's got 9 points here in the second half.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And that one's good. ABC.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Pass to Ware. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. Ware's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's MP. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach.
Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in the game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. Pass to Ware. Here's Powell, covered by MP. Ware the screen. 4-3. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Wiggins down low. Comes up empty down low.
suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. Back to Wiggins. Where the screen? Just 5 to shoot. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
He's so effective from the mid-range. When Wiggins senses an opportunity to score from there, he doesn't hesitate at all.
From deep, MP. Oh, another one falls.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too.